We're back on the blade right here on 27th Avenue in Camelback, and we're here with...
Tyesha.
Okay, there we go. So, how long have you been on the blade, basically?
Since probably September of last year.
September? Oh, okay. And did you grow up around here?
No, I'm from Oregon.
From where?
Oregon.
Oregon? Okay. So you moved down here for what, like family?
My husband and I at the time, we were trying to relocate we were tired of the cold.
Oh, okay.
And decided to relocate with our kids and my mom. I was probably 6.5 months pregnant.
Oh, wow.
With my youngest, and we moved down here, and just ever since we moved down here, it's been.
You still have a lot of family down here, though?
No, unfortunately, we lost my husband a year later to a motorcycle accident.
Oh, wow.
And I was a stay-at-home mom. We were both stay-at-home parents, and then I had to immediately go to work, and my mom had to go to work, so we were back and forth. And then my mom and I had a fallout, and I literally lost my husband, my grandma, and my cousin all in the same month, and the same month as my birthday.
Oh, wow. What's like your current living situation now?
Out here, I'm working on trying to get a place. I have a few friends in El Mirage that have offered
To help you out and stuff?
Yeah.
That's good. So what do you think of the blade? Or did you even know it was called the blade?
Honestly, I didn't know it was called the blade. I think
No.
I've heard it a couple times, but
Yeah. It's actually on Netflix. They have a small documentary about it. It's pretty dangerous, and how the blues and everything's taking over.
Oh yeah, and then I've technically only been over here, off and on for probably the last 6 months, and even within the last 6 months, it's been a big change.
Yeah.
A lot of people in, a lot of people out. A lot more tragedies
And what about the cops? Do they bother you guys a lot out here?
Over here, not so much. That I've noticed. A lot more in other areas. And I think they just pick and choose, honestly.
Who to mess with.
Who to fuck with. And,
Yeah.
us that have been out here for a minute, we know, what to do, what not to do to avoid them. So.
Now, I know the city and some other organizations were supposedly putting water out and stuff like that. Were they doing that for you guys in the summer at least? No?
No.
Yeah, they were saying that they donated, I think it was $5 million or something like that to help out with the streets and get it under control and help everyone.
No,
you seen any of that?
Not over here. There was an area, I think it was over, where was it? I think it was in Mesa or something, where they were actually putting out bins of water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was actually at the fire hall. But then they stopped because people were taking advantage of it and taking too many.
Oh.
But it's not necessarily that they're taking advantage of it. It's just the fact that they're, wanting to make sure everybody gets some. So they would come and get a bunch, and then they would go and pass them out.
Yeah.
But I have noticed a lot more people coming in, offering, hey, you guys, we got some sodas, or, Gatorade, and a hygiene pack.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot more people come out and do that.
That's
but
cool.
Not anybody from the city or anything like that. No. Just regular
pretty
people.
much Good Samaritans coming out. Yeah. So what's the craziest stuff you've seen out here on the blade?
Actually, the scariest thing was in the parking lot. Once in the parking lot, once in an alley. I seen a stroller where it looked like it had been just somebody came and snatched something from it, and it was just there. One was in a parking lot, one was in an alley.
Man.
Not like it was put there, not like it had been there for a long time, but it was really weird.
Oh, shit. Is it hard out here for you, just in general, being a female, out here?
Oh yeah,
I was
just robbed about a week ago, and I tried to retrieve my belongings and almost got stabbed.
Fuck, man. Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
So what else are some things that you've noticed out here?
We get a lot of drive-bys with people. Another thing we've noticed is a lot of SUVs driving around. you know, kind of watching us. You know, not like cops or anything like that. We don't know what it is, but they drive around and sometimes go to gunpoint and force people into a car.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's scary because I mean we don't know we don't know who it is or you know what it's about, but
Just going around doing that.
Yeah, a lot more shootings. Definitely a lot more shootings.
I heard that at night they get like a lot of prostitutes and stuff that walking up and down the streets here too, huh?
Oh yeah, man, these girls got no shame, and I gotta give it to them, man. Those girls work hard.
Damn. Yeah, we passed by. What was it? About a week ago. They were like walking down the street and stuff, like in lingerie almost. I was like,
oh yeah, some of them walk around with net fish like bodysuit with nothing underneath it.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm like, they got more balls than I do because I couldn't walk out here that cool when it's that cold.
Oh yeah.
But every time we walk, you know, my friends and I, every time we walk past them, we're like, hey girls, you know, you're looking great, you know, giving a little boost of confidence because it's probably, you know, we're probably the only ones that do.
Oh yeah. As far as drugs and stuff out here, do you have any drugs of choice at all?
Yeah. I don't really like to talk about it, but G and booze.
Oh, okay.
You know,
That's
I
good.
smoke weed,
You don't
but
gotta get into it too much.
well, I'm working on trying to get off them with Suboxone and stuff, and you know, getting off the street and whatnot because I'm trying to get my kids back. Thankfully they're with my mom.
Your family supports you a little bit with that?
Yeah, my mom's the only one out here after my husband passed away. You know, she was my go-to, and then you know I tried to rush into a relationship that ended up turning really badly, and my kids got taken.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I used to live out in El Mirage, and you know, if it wasn't for my friend Jesse, you know, I love him to death. You know, I probably wouldn't be here, you know, today. Because I mean, I was beaten on my left for dead, which I brought him before. You know, and I don't wish that upon anybody. It's scary and dangerous.
Oh well, I wish you the best. Hopefully you know get the help that you need and everything. Do you have any questions you want to ask or anything? I think we're good. I want to thank you, you know, for the interview.
You're welcome.
We're trying to, you know, build a page and do stuff and see how it goes.
Well, I hope it works out for you guys. I mean, today's my daughter's birthday, so.
Oh, you want to give her a shout out and say happy birthday?
Shout out to my daughter, Tiana. She's 14 today, so.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday.